Alright, this is body cam footage. Yeah, body cam
Okay,
footage.
everyone start sitting down.
Date of April, Friday the 19th, 2024. Time is currently 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of starting body camera. Body camera is being used during a court case between a Mr. Glux and the district attorney.
Everybody can head back to their seats. We'll now prepare for closing statements. After closing statements, we'll take another 2 minute session, and then we'll come back with the verdict. All right. Is GH here? All right, open court. All rise for the Honorable Judge E. Huey 66. All right, you may be seated. Plaintiff, are you ready to proceed with your closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may proceed.
Alrighty. Thank you, Honorable Judge Healy. Thank you, members in attendance, and thank you, members of the jury. As you have seen throughout this case, I have presented evidence through testimony of sworn in witnesses and sworn in law enforcement officers of this state, proving that not only was Mr. Glock's acquaintance actively committing criminal offenses, including shooting at police officers, but Mr. Glocks himself is a criminal. Now, I am all for one to believe innocent until proven guilty. However, the facts demonstrated in this case have proven not only that he is a criminal, but that his character as a person is shaken. The fact that he did not know whether his own family member possessed the ability to attack law enforcement officers, despite the fact that less than 5 minutes later, that family member was actively shooting at police officers, not just with any regular firearm, but with an illegally obtained automatic firearm. Now, again, I am all for the rule of law and the rule of justice. However, I, for one, as a representative of this great state, believe, or actually consider it ludicrous, that we as a community are entertaining this argument. Members of the jury, I urge you to understand that the members in this case sitting across from me, the defense, they are criminals. They should not be trusted. Their statements are built upon the facts of pure speculation, lies, and sorry, that they are built upon lies and deception. Now, in this case, like I already mentioned, you have seen irrefutable evidence of not only my client, the district attorney of the state of Maryland's innocence, but also that she went above and beyond in her duties to protect this great state. And I believe that in this instance, she should not only be declared not guilty, she should receive some sort of compensation for doing such a great job serving this great state. And I remind you as jurors that if you rule against her in this case, you are directly inhibiting the rule of law and that of justice, because you are directly saying that a district attorney cannot carry out her duties and appropriate power to make sure that criminals are apprehended without fearing lawsuits and possible termination. Once again, I urge you to consider the facts openly, and a reminder that you have a lot of power in this situation, power to decide the fate of not just this case, but cases to come. Please choose wisely. Thank you, Your Honor.
Defense, are you ready to proceed with your closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
May I approach the jurors, Your Honor?
You may approach.
I just wanted to thank you all for here tonight and hearing out all the facts and evidence that was presented to you guys. As we all came here for law and justice. Okay. Sorry about that. As as we all came here for law and justice, there was multiple things wrong. As the two witnesses called up, filed an oath, couldn't give important information and details of what it went on. You have the district attorney doing things outside of her power, not legal. Document that was provided to everyone on scene was also invalid because it had contained invalid information. Work the address says 6021 and it's listed as a work address. My home is not a work address. As I stated, I have no occupation. I'm working out. My address is 5042 East Street. It's nowhere near the work address. 6021 is the area of the farms and the county gas station. No homes are over there. There was no report of a gun being recovered, logged in either police department. There's no logs of shots being fired. There's no logs of anyone arrest or being violent. There's no documentation of any of the scene. So this all just went on and went in someone's ear. And I lost a friend because of it. And in case of that, got this permanent scar on my face. And I was lawfully put in handcuffs and dragged away from my home. Appreciate you all listening. And taking my words into consideration despite all the things that happened tonight. And we're looking for gratuity and suspension of the district attorney and justice. That'll be all, Your Honor. And thank you, jury. Thank you, Your Honor. That'll be all.
Right. We would like to take a 2-minute session. We'll come back for the verdict. Jurors, you guys can go into lobby. I'll move you down into a private PC.
Speakers turn on. Ain't no way. Oh. My shit. Oh my shit, just turn it off.
Okay, NH. Just move out of the way of the camera. This is gonna take a while longer than 2 minutes. What? Huh, Nova? I read the whole thing, but what? Should I, like, say your name or what, bruh? Bruh, I don't. Take your Taco Bell. I don't need your Taco Bell. Okay, everyone just get back in your seats.
All right, jurors. Jurors. So how we're gonna do this? You guys will answer in order. All rise for the Honorable Judge Huey. All right, you may be seated. You may be seated. You may be seated.
Before we begin with verdicts, may the plaintiff be heard?
Proceed.
Will you just make it extremely clear to the court that what each verdict necessarily means, like what guilty means in this context and what not guilty means in this context, so everybody knows what's going on?
Okay. So I'll explain. We have about how many jurors do we have back there? About four. About four jurors. About let me say about five. We have about five jurors. Um, so there will be the not guilty verdict would mean, well, it won't be a not guilty or guilty. They'll say the jurors a plead of who they're in favor of, either the state of Maryland or in favor of Gox one. And then the sentencing that comes behind that can be talked about amongst the clients themselves. So it wouldn't be a not guilty or guilty verdict. They'll just state who they're in favor of. All right. Are we ready to proceed?
Yeah, sure.
Are there any objections, questions, statements that needs to be made at this time? If not, I will start with juror one. Juror one, how do you plead?
In favor of X blocks 1.
Juror two, how do you plead?
In favor of Xbox One.
Juror three, how do you plead?
Juror 4 pleads in favor of Xbox One.
Juror, okay. So that's this. All right.
Oh, I mean 3.
Juror four, how do you plead?
In favor of Xbox 1.
At this time, this court has heard the jury among us. As the votes was 4 out of 4 for our jury, the court in favors in Xbox One. The court will decide of the restituity that Mr. Gox will receive, and will inform IA of the suspension of the district attorney. At this time, are there any statements that need to be made to the court?
Juror 1 has a statement.
Go ahead, juror one. If it's not, go ahead, juror one.
Alright, so while Corporal Maple was on the stand. He had lied under oath, saying that his supervisor, Mr. Pro Gaming, was on scene when he was not in the city at the moment. So that is a charge of contempt of court.
So we will investigate the charges of perjury amongst him. Are there any other statements that need to be made at this time?
Yeah,
If not,
I need to read a statement.
go ahead.
Um, can we talk about Nova? Um, we have Nova Plays. He lied on the stand. That is perjury.
We will investigate those perjury claims against him. Are there any other statements that need to be made? If not, the court is adjourned.
Wait. Hold up. Um, I do have another statement from Nova Destroyer. They have body cam footage of the accessory shooting at the officers.
Well, the verdict has already been made.
Yeah, a little bit too late.
Yeah, the verdict has already been made, so that should have been brought up in the exhibit from your.
Then can I make a statement?
Go ahead.
Because of the fact that evidence was presented to us too late in order to be used in this case when we had the ability to file for an appeal/retrial.
Not using those evidence.
Sorry, say that again?
Not utilizing those evidence. As far as for the appeal, I'll give you about a day and a half to submit the appeal request over to you. Well, to the court clerk. And with the reasoning of the appeal, I can put it in for a hearing if the reason is good enough. At this time, court is adjourned. If we can speak with Lex, well, we'll head over to the lobby VC and speak with you guys. Court is adjourned. Everybody have a great day.
Huey, yeah, but just before you leave, I personally have to go. The district attorney can keep me informed of anything, but I personally have to go right now. I'm sorry.
All right, that's fine. Everybody, you can meet me in the lobby.
Yo, we getting another SSU up?
Nah, probably not. Yeah,
Yo,
maybe-
Ethan, are we gonna get another SSU?
Yo,
I-
where's Glocks? I got a band-aid. I got.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. Shut up. I don't care. All right. So as we heard from the jury, Docs won this case. As far as restitution, it has to be submitted over to the court clerk, so the court clerk can submit. So the court clerk can submit those over to the various department. Docs, as far as don't come here.